When you're driving by Linder's, you're probably thinking of your landscaping and gardening needs, but come inside because there's a world of whimsy inside the store, and it's called a fairy garden. Lil Linder is here with us, and a fairy garden is like a very small version of decorating your backyard or your patio. It kind of takes me back to when I was a little girl decorating my dollhouse, picking out little pieces. So let's talk about some of the things that you can find here at Linder's to start your fairy garden.
Okay. One of the things you have to remember too is that this can go right out in your backyard. So I mean, it doesn't have to be little miniature plants. If you have a little perennial garden or something, you can just kind of tuck things around. You don't have to start like a total new garden.
Now it's the greenery is real. It's alive.
Yep. And these are perennials. So I mean, these will come back every year. You know, we've got a couple little things tucked in here. And these are perennials also, so it's something that you can do every year. It's kind of fun because you can tuck little things in, so when somebody's looking at your garden, they might see, oh look, there's a little fairy or something. So you just kind of tuck things around.
It is a conversation piece, and it's so much whimsy. If you can get a close look at this is a little gnome that's sitting on a bench, and that's something that you can collect. And there are pieces that I'm sure that people look for. For instance, this one is called the Angry Gnome, and he's kind of new.
He's kind of cute. Kind of cute and ugly at the same time.
He is. He's cute in a little ogre way. But I suspect that this is one of those things where people want to add on and add on, and they're going to try to look for little pieces that nobody else has.
Sure.
So maybe the Angry Gnome is one of them. And we have a dog here for those of you that are big dog lovers.
And one of the things you can do too is I have little things left over for my kids like this. So instead of just throwing them in a junk drawer, just tuck them away out in your garden.
And really personalize it.
Yep. And you can find little things like little tables, little chairs,
fairies.
And of course, yep, all the fairies. We got all kinds of little different fairies that you just tuck away in there.
Now, if you're a little overwhelmed by the scope of how large this particular fairy garden is, you can start one of your own very easily. This is the Fiddlehead Fairy Garden, and this one is
it's just a very small house.
It's a small house, so this might be the very first one that you buy, and what I love about it, one of the things I love, is that it lights by solar.
Yep, so at night you can see your little fairies.
So
flying around, and you never know what'll show up in that little house.
Well, come into Linder's and start your fairy garden here. It's almost going to be planting time, and Linder's is always available with advice. It's really just a place to experience spring. Linder's is located off of 35E, one block off of 35E on Larpenteur in St. Paul.